Yo, ebusia for me mo bibia akwaba said ye unimi no edi no ye D sexy D Ren Dr. Ren any day more this is the first time I watch me abomodia na share video no na ye betwitwe eye enkomo ewo eye platform is so any enkomo ebedi no the NPP eye former Chief Justice Gertrude Torkornoo wakano ho biem ye behwe sa enkomo no afei so ye behwe eye owura John Jinapor o save Ghana $300 million. What is this story? And also ebedi home komo. Then again, Ato is really forcing ama abogafo nso kikim, especially me Dr. Ren ama eja menso me de mano atum menso me kire madwene efa the CDA. I appreciate it against the major currency across the globe. San komo we nkomo a me ne wo ba bedi. Enti ebusia just ebomodiana etnase na yentwetwe nkomo. We will look some renso a while, we will look into a year ababa wa obo my Ghana chrono, the queen of corruption under Kufuor's government. A gifty a year sasabonsam owari. And also you better the NSS scandal in Sembena EP. But before no, this coming from a year one of a year Ghana journalist a year bad na no or the atum efa a year John Jinapor yentie na yeba yebetu an so subscribe and also hit a year the notification button so that anytime I appear unsu betimi enya a year jumedie bi ahwe.
Say Ghana, you was stable power supply. You was surplus. Yeah, exporting. Ekokoton. John Jinapor. Honorable John Jinapor. That was the last time I will come here do. So we come here do ma. I check ECG for app no so. Omo the announcement ba. So omo koye maintenance o ha ye maintenance o ha. Ye nyina ye because President Mahama John Jinapor be how. John Jinapor be how o be how. Me say me panelist for kwado your body Charles McCarthy etimi tibu John Jinapor so sa no aye bobo. Am say President Mahama John Jinapor dey sesa no. Minim say no oda no wona. Such a young guy near appointing no. Obi aye deputy minister pay parliament committee energy. No oda so. Ranking member. Now after there and anyo na ranking okay what order committee you should do. Now after there first month second month na crisis our ba betom. NPP for one created that mess no do to one one can because you were interviews your friend say akoye owusu bempa so owusu bempa no NPP for no can do so beto ya fi we no before election Ghana nyina na do so wo ba bia na ye severe one but John Jinapor ne yetete no we gina ne nan so 8 months nie etimi konhia mu dia wo catch na wiase say ye wo enough supply ama you say kwa na etimi tobi but the NPP ni e pen say do so be escalating. Ebe jinsemu na 2028 ni wanya biaka. Onya bi dia.
Yo na Owens o bake tete. Abusuanti wunya baso abomodi anse ne meka che no bobosi ana woso na yenkontie eye owura John Jinapor no angasa ne mu asemasem no angasa ode atudwa yenkonti.
That is supply to anchor the economy. And look at what Akosombo and Pong has done. And I'm telling your chief executive that my experience with the IPPs has shown me that we have to invest heavily in VRA. Let me build the economics. And today look at how much we pay to IPPs every month. We were taking a bold decision and decided, look, the tariffs we are charging today, let's escrow those amounts into an account. We're talking about 70 million every month, US dollars. That is on the back of the envelope 700, 140, $840 million every year, not cities. Times the number of years the IPPs have been operating. Don't you think that if we had escrowed this money, we would have built more thermal plants with BRA and sell the power at a cheaper price? But the reality is that sometimes they all pretend. So when we have VRA, we say that don't charge tariffs because it's VRA. So we pretend.
So a year Ora John Jinapor, on a year the energy minister, na Yakuti and no, and some walker about investment, a buying a person or ye, at the boa senia, a year in Mukania, no, I enjoy no, because kama. Now, the question a lot of people are asking besides the missing containers. No way. According to the energy ministry, I'm just say containers no more. Now, things one more monam so more no more we no edi you no. Bebo modern say oh my Ghana ebetwin or maso attorney general or kase ensem ewo attorney general wa or nhwehwemu to ensure say obi bia enam ne so a oh my Ghana yɛhwɛ sika bi no ɔbɛbɔ mmɔden na watua saa sika no. Ladies and gentlemen, mema bo bibia akwaba bim. But before no ɛbɛkɔ the main major news a mewɔ ma mo no Zigma akwaba. Mo a mohwɛ me nso wɔ Facebook nso mema mo nyina mo akwaba. Sɛ mo amunim metena ha. Ɛno nso nkyerɛ sɛ I am the sole repository of knowledge and now wisdom. What you say? Mo a mohwɛ mu yi madaroma bebre no a eni munyansa na so ejamre eni adagye anabi akukuduro nti na Dr. Ren aba betena ha menya me spare time bia na me mo abetwetwe sa enkomo we ntimi da masese mo ba na mo support me by sharing, by subscribing, and also mo ba na mo betie ensem no eno na ehia adwuma we ache. Some of you have followed me for over 5 years me da mo nyina amase now a topic like I said, the NPP Gertrude Torkornoo. She's at it again. I'll read the story to you. The NSS scandal. And so ewa hasi. Oba Ghana the most corrupt person. The most corrupt woman and a corrupt lady. Gifty Owari. And also yenya time John Jinapor Save Ghana $300 million after a new agreement with the IPPs and also Yebeshe. Now, and Komobi Abba, good news. And it's saying, Ghana to send nurses to Grenada to help tackle health worker shortage. So Ghana is set to deploy trained nurses to the Caribbean nation to Grenada to work in public hospitals and clinics as part of the effort to address the severe shortage of health professionals there. The initiative forms part of Ghana's Work Abroad program, which helps skilled workers secure employment opportunities overseas while strengthening national-international partnership. The agreement was announced during the first ever Ghana-Grenada political meeting held in Accra, led by Grenada's Prime Minister Dickson Michel. Now, this is where say yebo aban nabaso. The yebo nabaso no one gentleman say yebo nabaso Wodemaya. Wodemaya has spent time traveling to Grenada. The Prime Minister of Grenada. I mean, they are friends. And Ekoto also said the Grenada Prime Minister. It was a joy. Na sempapa efrimo ebae no. So it tells you, say, the diplomatic passport, Yedema Unia, Wodemaya, and our Wodemaya, no, a sumbo, a sefata. We are dear Nasa, so minor, a support too, so that you can do more to bring more exploit, so that on my gun and also you bet to me acquire him in good things, what you say, in good deeds. In the good deeds are what my, it will be, and then the copy more a year. A friend is a Dixon, Dick, Dr. Remedy, Dixon, and I win Essex County, Dickin, Michelle, young, Prime Minister of Grenada, Waba, and she share we a costume. Ghana for nurses be Brenois, at the Umbako, a ho. Send ye the Ghana for no nurses ever UK, Emma Umbaye Jumano. And also sa pepepe a work abroad program no and will be an aqua PM no sa pepepe. Na send a winning the Honor Prime Minister Nagas and the party no so NDC. O say these Caribbeans no woman yen ewo eye nuoman kakra nkra otiase. Omo yen wo enuoma just say ye akwa say ye family otiase ha ye mu ye sisa omo bebre no free ye the West Africa and ye koja omo so omo ye nua no tie kwa akobo awo otiase. Ladies and gentlemen, memfa eno ento. One of the good news. Another good news, and it's yentie abrant.
Number 2, senior. Say it away. Answer na IMF bebo abasodo. Na uko election. Let's say omo krokro. Magana fe so ho akono. Na omo timi ato abama. This is the very first time in the economic history of this country in the Fourth Republic. Sa bayedi 1 year pe na IMF ebo abana baso. Somebody should show me any record otherwise, and I'll quote to that.
The big story.
Tell me any other documents.
Captain Smart na Kasano.
And then I'll quote to that. Say ya me no kase no. Ye kano. I am for class 56.1%.
Yeah.
A decline we projected. So by 2026 we are looking at 56.1. Also by 2027 53, and by 2028, about 51%.
Yeah.
Share Satu first in court trend here okuya. Now, Abaino, are fiscally disciplined to say the Omu yes I am telling you, 51 Quebec for Manchester. Do you know what Mahama is doing? Maybe this me. Do you know what Mahama is doing?
Oh, yeah,
say we are MP. Adena your friend MP share of the common fund no.
Yeah.
Wa repackaging no. Or the be share big push was adenim. And or the other share a feed Ghana name.
Okay.
And or the other share your friend say 24-hour economy name. It's we are MP and yes I kwa jisika na ko bonsa we yase biom. Na ba sikasa. Your lot is within the policy. So you have to access that one. No problem. Ever since I took first about what I took here.
And there's so much as your monko.
And it's what's now shading February 2024.
Big story 195.
And you didn't say what's a man Kakura. No, imagine good bank. Me, I'm a haircut. Me, I'm a quatimity so that
I own your haircut.
Me, what haircut. Me, was not my common shop that.
So clearly, so far a year, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, when it comes to the fiscal discipline of our economy, when it comes to say abayi the obeto ye, abayi beto an economy atete apansam asay kra, abayi beto economy Akufo-Addo kra kachere yen say, emra no ye president. So oni answers biya ma Ghana fo biem ko bebi a wedu no wapem ti Ghana fo nhwe ofoforo no a wo ba nanim the new leader no to rescue us from the mess we mo create here. So clearly Akufo-Addo recognizes the mess created by the NPP government of which he was the president. Yamen chadie Akufo-Addo ufra akonya so na osisa $1 no a na odi ko Ghana sika mu a na obenya seed ne mako edunson 17. It clearly utimi say na seed no na atete aye hata atete apansam. And Johnny Dramani Mahama and any team and they only a 50 a year team. Mienu nyame mfa omokran ensie yi omafrim ya ohwe modene bo a wo led by a year ato ane Ghana for ato ne din ato is really forcing na aseda ene nsembo ene say ye be hye ne kutupane encouraging it to do more. Emre isusu ana ne ye park so ne ye kobobo abete ma no obi ba JK fa wo ho to form e be si uje si ama wo Obo ho modene a ene ma to saa anwom ne ma. Wan bo ho modene a umfata saa anwom no. Nti de ato ye no. Wonkoso no onye ne saa. Omboa wo man Ghana. Owa hye bibi nso. Onhye white o. Onkotu kotu Bible. Wonka se twedi ampo Nyankopon no otene nsa nifa so. Dabi. Ontwampoa. Very simple, intelligent young man. You see, we are Ghanaian at this particular moment and in time. Now, say NDC, you gotta be proud of yourself. You see, yenya a whole vice president Kufuor Jinapor say, "Senkona pen so se dollar nipo ye 2 cedi and kobe resigning." That is what Kufuor ekachre. And so befa dollar no, o se sa $1 no. Na pen so befa ya na ye 4 cedi a. O wie chire no, o ja 17 cedis. Now you see, I keep telling people. Now the politics are here, and what din Kufuor, what din Dombo, what din Dankwa. Be careful of the people behind it. I told you. Makachre munyene. Edinebia mekase Nyankopon tonhira kase engu Ghana ni bia okoto waba 7 December 2024 to change this a year NPP government, notorious a year party. Because woman memu bebu ni nyina clearly showed say na omo time Ghana and they were against the nation Ghana. When I hear the NPP and Dr. Laya Bawumia, a man who is suffering from physiological fantastica, when I hear him speak, na hear me say, Sebiu. Adwene no oni bi. Nyansa no so abonate said ye Jonso abo akoko. Minyina so ne say, this is a man who told the entire nation, say, we arrested the dollar or the Safwanama, the then IGP upon Buenu. Oye with his usual goofing style, no Sri Ghana for he. Ediye see ye who said dollar ni breaki jail. Because he said ompese omobomodiano mu protected that womo sebio bonwa woma bono. They came out ayeba umiane ne yere. Sesenke ye NDC mpo nete so a enka dollar ne kra de enka by now edu 15 cedis. Nyame a wonye alatani. Omo ankasa pen so dollar no tra 15 cedis. So when I hear people talk about Bawumia yedene ba eyenema mienu. Eyenema mienu. Uhunu so bi edi Bawumia chia. Eyenema mienu. Either senipa no eye corrupt. Na wo twen se Bawumia ene Akufuor amemo fun no mubu ye mu aye no. Ebesa ba biem na ono nso enya saa kro no bosika ni bi na waye de wedi. Ana se onipa kro no eye nipa wotan oman Ghana echiri oman Ghana no ompe oman no nkoso saa nneoma mienu we ana nipa kro no otie. Because make it make sense to me obi a obusa emisa after 177 questions no one had chance for 8 good years obi or say he was just a maid. Meanwhile no just salary kese pa. Meanwhile we yare no ne yiri tu kwan ba abrochire mate ben ene wasa aye privileges. So clearly Mahmoud Bawumia ye kan wo man Ghana ne ye penyansafo adi animu a excuse me enye ne tipen ene eye Ashanti regional minister, with all due respect to Ashanti regional minister and the people of Ashanti. Ye kanyansani a badwimba obetimi ahyehye wo man ni ya Bawumia mben omen kra utie na adwene ne nyansa ne nsem a wokan ni nyina no a utimu se ondo wo man Ghana why desperate. This is a two force obeto dollar no yes sir na ye 17 cedis na pound and then I'm 20 cedis any actually and then me check a pound and I'm 14 cedis. It is a way you be now be deep or Ghana, who be deep free Ghana, now be deep or London. And 2,000 has saved you 6 Ghana cedis. Tiemfa ne say, sa time na nka wo sa 1,000. Ana na nka wo de ba Ghana sikemu ana nka ebi emfa ne say, almost about saying, almost about 20,000 a year Ghana, wo sa 1,000 pounds. Na nka baby at 20,000 Ghana cedis. Ekufu ado time bo. Now sa 1,000 pounds. They amount 20,000 Ghana cedis. And you 2,000, 20,000. And now to forcing was save 6,000 Ghana cedis. You know what that 6,000 Ghana cedis can do? As a businessman or a businesswoman, it can do a lot. You see, I keep telling people that politics and governance and election, have consequences. Have insunsuanso. Otu ni ye a unya nsunsuanso papa. Wan tu ni ye nso a unya nsunsuanso a ema wa bra bono wo bre na wusu because ebe se wo ye die ebe botugu ebe bo wo shebre ema wo bre wa abrabom. And that is what NPP led by Akufo-Addo and any cousins Ken Ofuyatamo any Gabi Asariochire da komo. This is what they did to the nation Ghana. And that is why I say the only thing I'm for failure is the scripture John 10:10. They came to steal, they came to kill, and they came to destroy Ghana. There are evidence of the stealing. There are evidence of people who died. The evidence of the how they destroyed Ghana's economy. And my president that was cushioned by IMF when he took power. Now will be free so and so was cushioned by the IMF. There's one idea no one born your money pasconing and so went me and pass it. And when I hear them, ye de ba me beba, ye de we beba, then I'm like, are these people jokers? And I maybe mentally they have issues. Because any mental issue, make it make sense to me. Say, what say your mind? Na ni pa wa ba wa be fa wa mind. And yes, any performance or mbɔ ne ho mmɔden o ne performance no more than wo nso say wo ba begye ɔman ne free ne nsɛm. Are you okay? Maybe you are not okay. Because no person or a rational human being and Rebecca say ade a yɛde ma me say me nhwɛ so me ntimi anhwɛ so na say yɛde ama me nua kuma na me nua kuma no ana me nua panyin bi na wo hwɛ so a me say ba begye. Na wonim so hwa enkeji free wo nsem e de ma wo nua foforo so wonhwe so wonim so hwe nti no ene e de ma wo bi foforo so wonhwe so. So you see, it's not just the words, the rhetorics, the big grammar MPP for eba beka and ehia wo. It's about the action. You see, politics and action. You need to perform. Because your performances, it will make or it will break a nation. So if you don't perform, your nation, people will cry. And the under Akufo-Addo, let me tell you this story. Perhaps maybe a lot of people, sa story emfa magana fu nyina. Ansana mako eye ensem no a menemu ba bedi. Under Akufo-Addo, any Ken Ofuyatamo. Onim di omo ye. In 2020, before 2020, go back, the banking cleanup exercise. Omugu Dr. Papa Kwesi Indum Ejuma. A lot of Ghanaian businessmen came out to complain. Now, we always say unemployment is a national security issue. And in Tuba, Europe, one of the things they fight against power with all their might, their power, is immigration. because they don't want people illegal immigrants to live in their country, to stay in their country. One will stay here because they want jobs. Now you are, as a president, you come and then you collapse the indigenous banking sector that was cushioning the Ghanaian economy. The small, a friend is saying, a medium, a friend is saying businesses. No, you came and then you destroyed it. Winim yansa. Say Ghana for no mutimi ko bank ekobo bosia. Edi bi koko dua wo tomatoes no makwa etwabre no to a edua makotwa no makwa akoton. Ghana for no mutimi di ekobo bosia edi kwaye bia wo poultry farm. Ebia animal husbandry bi ebia mo di kwaye nnuamba bi a ebetimi aboa. Amo man na kwa anim no. You came to destroy that very banking cleanup exercise. And that is why I told politicians, I'm support to the banking cleanup exercise, I said, Omunim die wo form, no munti ase ensu sa. Indum, at the Amai Ghana Echo Court during the banking cleanup exercise. Ekofado amfan Indum and court too. Indum, and the group Indum, Papa Kwesi Indum, Dr. Papa Kwesi Indum, at the Amai Ghana Court. Adentra o si ekwanya Akufo-Addo fa so o de no egu ni bank no nyansa nim ene sen ansa na Akufo-Addo beba na obebie Ghana bank, you need a capital of 120 million Ghana cedis ansa na wetimi aiden ama license to operate as a bank. Akufo-Addo buy no group Indum was everywhere, or tiny and nibrenti, and the fear performing, he started going after Ghanaian men. Na omwo banks, no more support to Ghanaian indigenous businessmen and women. Into a day, or increase a friend is saying the 120 million Ghana cedis will be a bank, no, echo 400 million Ghana cedis. Or to over 300%. Emra wo tumuno. Dr. Endum say, "Utuma enya me problem. Na mum aban no wode meka. Because contractors bebre, enyuma bebre omo ye wo Ghana no, majority of contractors be bo me ho bosia. And omo di be road, feeder roads. Omo di be friends say sea defense, okwanzema, axim sea defense, ufa schools akese bia yesisi ye blocks ni sandema ni bia amanfo bebo me ho bosia ana omde yes anyuma wenyina indi se woso oba be gumi banka na se woso we increase from 120 million Ghana cedis akọ 400 million Ghana cedis aban de meka 1.5 billion. It is a wutia misika 1.5 billion kura no menye bi kura di ide and the tia for the new threshold a friend is a license no sikano awde akodudo. Akufo-Addo said that onini nua papa no na de bia wa hye white abetu mofo say o wa abrochira won hye white nipa bonini no. Look, dear no mo ye, they collapsed Indum's business. You see, me kasa same way because I am a person for edu mani kokoshe bibi ewo Elmina uko commander Edna Eguaf Ebrim area wa KEEE uko wa unam maybe a friend ho Kivas udi udu Elmina junction wa yewo ekwan bi a friend ho Atabazi road be the stretch of road no nam so a ubehunu say an industrial hub ehon wo kwa eniema a wode wani behu no abusuafo ese wani ense wo kachire eniema a wode wani behu enya niema a yeketwa company yekesie pa I mean companies anina Dr. Induma at the time no Indum was looking say obe employ not less than 20,000 Ghanaians with that industrial hub. Not less than 20,000. We say, Dr. Where do do? Make sure companies are no. Come with me. Open the biggest a year a friend is saying, take away your parks now. So fresh parks. Now open the biggest West Africa. That company no Ghana. Now I'm gonna produce a year takeaway parks. Takeaway parks no. The whole West Africa. Now a year indum the company they produce. Now the workers in Kwen. No more 24-hour economy dada. No more morning, afternoon, evening shift. ABM, that same industrial area, no, near what GN, a friend said, electronics. Yeah, fridge, television, anything electronics, Ghana phone and a. Near what GN textile. Near what, on say, Omomuko a year a personal, a fire phone. Ome catch us omo to net no a you will be a friend of floaters bones I a ball be boss na ekeka net na ho na doctor indum ono na o manufacture Ghana hayao. That's why I keep telling you, say we don't need, see when we talk about foreign investors, I always say hey, there is no investor than the Ghanaian if we need the support, political support, the stability. Oh, I keep saying this, and yes, I believe in the Ghanaian. So Ghana needs to obey. I just also want you. All these things, there were one particular area. No, a football stadium, a stadium. Yes. Now the team, Elimina Sharks, I want to know more. Ball a year waffle tournament be cry on a ball here. It was our park, so a whole stadium. I know I am playing Kofua. Prapra ho. Doho. Just say a huge team ye. A walk run one so near ice chest. Near ice chest company. You supply because supply ko Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, all these inland countries no supply ko hopa. No more bamboo friend is saying cycle no more bamboo bicycle. The bamboo bicycle. And then Niger for be top Niger for number top because a friend is saying medium of transport cycling. One of ways of transportation is cycling. No more top. What happened? Minyambe kan GN Bank, GN TV. Minyamba kan a friend is saying the hotels. Enra and ene was it ene and enra rather. A year UP4 party. Omo koye omo ekote omo party no moko bia no ewe group indum ne hotel. Coconut Grove Hotel Accra. In the 80s, na yenim Coconut Grove Hotel. What happened? Akufo-Addo and his cousins came to destroy everything built by a Ghanaian. I keep telling people, say, unyati edin, the Dankwa, the Dombo, the Buziers, unyati senkofobi teacher. Look at their background very well before you join their political party. Alan Kojo Chemanti, I love him. But the moment Obibete political party, UP party, then it means the person is still taking us back to those days. They don't want to move away from certain things. It's good to political party, but let the political party resonate with today's modern times. The history of the UP tradition. Now, so better party now. We say I still want to go back to the UP tradition. Sometimes you see, you support a political party, but not every political party I support. And that is what people sometimes ask for Dr. Ren, the new or make or money yet too complicated. Be money pano, a margin no. Messia diakwa kudum pempen so bia. And you maybe I just don't just follow. What is the purpose of UP party? The entire UP. It was because Nkrumah they were against Nkrumah. When I hear people talk about UP tradition, it was a group of amalgamated Fred is saying people who did not understood the vision of Kwame Nkrumah and wanted to rebel against the vision of Kwame Nkrumah of a united nation Ghana. And because they did not want to support the United Nation Ghana, they said, let us go and form our political parties based on religion, based on tribe, based on ethnicity. Until Nkrumah brought it and said that, no, we should stop that. And Nkrumah in 1957, when we gained independence, that same year, November, Nkrumah started getting opposition party. Instead of them coming together to build a stable country. And that once there is stability, you can think about the multi-party democracy. Check every country in the world. The strives and became great. It was a one-party state. Check the history. Check the days of the Rick Van Winkle. Go and check the record. Check the record of the Chinese people, the Japanese people, the Malaysians, the Koreans, the North Koreans, the Americans, the Great Britain. If you don't have a solid foundation, there is nothing you can do. Because the oppositions will be always fighting you and kicking you off track. We need time upon stay on track to build a nation that will be prosperous for all, not a few. That was what Nkrumah was building. That is why I keep telling you that in the same 1957, a Kufuor's family, August, September, came to United Kingdom to seek for political asylum. So if I need a third force, and I'm preaching for a third force, yes, there are noble men in the political party. Yes, there are people with intellect in the political party. A UP party, I respect it. It's too early days yet. You can't be supported Alan Kuduchremanti. You can't be, but you be monetary. Say one be different. And number be the same UP tradition. Now, they stood for a ethnicity, that Ashanteism, that Akanism. So I'm trying to tell you, say, these people came to destroy Ghanaian businesses, not only Dr. Indu. When you hear NPP says they want to come to power, it is said here, Obia, Wawari Obana Jan, no abusive man. Na all primrika kwa wari fufro. The attorney say onyen study anything called healthy behavior. Into kura wari fufro mu or the sa suban tan no or the free dada no na yere dada ni jan and no one or the beko. And as I see NPP, sa suban no and wo. And intina womo kwakoyi a whole flag bearer. Hisika womo die billion mako 46 nipa bakubia o tua 46 billion cedis. And sanwa ya manenkrata. So be the partner, which means to say, and the political partners turn into monocracy political party because they came to steal that Bawomianwa a year ora kwabrado for the free or funny free UK a free abrochile buying and oni kapre oni tekuni sempoano onumpo ene wotumi yi 46 billion so pursue DMPP any. Me say this nation yemubieno we are the voice of the people. Ne yanhwe man kokorafo bi with all respect to them. Oma beyo they have served their nation. Yemehwe ma Gold Coast fo bi embe fire and come back to the days that they fought against the people that were doing things right in the days of Gold Coast. Yemehwe mo fire and go. And I'll speak the truth till the day I die. In the ocean, there are 2 force. Then you offer city no. I see city appreciate with $1 now trading at 10.62 Ghana cedis. Bloomberg report no. We antibi we kufu at time so that such fantastic news. Yen hubi yen ready be yanking kind be. And for the first time, for the first time. Look at the way Abino or G praises. You see, Ufa John Mahama, what you say, or send a crown or sign a signature crown. Ni a ya pipa no. And that name no. Walking Kenya, what you say, walking Kenya go over and over because on person be sign a keke. Or person tia si and sana was sign. To which me say, oh, you calculated man now, a new man, a new creation. And they were pet or my Ghana then cause so ni anamon to be a wood to be ano or tone boise and sana way to. Do funny ministers our far woman or funny even the high commissioners our farm or more monquaman on it embo modiano monfa bibi papa mbrefie o funny call for our form now to be said we were shut the pan was selecting among the team NDC one was selecting. And Wama Ghana for people that can serve the nation. I say, when you more free China Bay, yeah, there was an emergency meeting. Yeah, will try. You see, Zoom, so Zoom, and then okay, when you say, or be friend, Zoom, we try emergency meeting. Fact, I hear Galam say no. Who minister, regional minister, I won't persuade. On persuaso, you better say Galamsey Koso. Abine said he would deal with you. The president himself said he would deal with you personally. You know what I mean? In some way, in Saka, and said, or RNG, a emergency meeting via Zoom, regional ministers. So, or Chra was say, look, baby, our person walk on now, and then the competitor in your NPP. No. Jomama no and then the competitors in your NPP. And he wants to leave a name a Ghana nino ni patuntumno will be proud of. Into funny ministers, or funny high commissioners say what outside, one more casacra now to say, no. Omo kase, omo delivery no, quiet before Ghana great to compete with Great Britain, America, China, Japan. I went to call Japan. NPP before say, why didn't call China? I didn't work China. Once I saw call Japan or by you, and call Singapore. One of the Asian tigers, the Asian tigers, one more, and they want to take the world, or no woman, and they, or no woman, a dead, a din samoso. Or more, the manufacturers, the woman, the most, the production teams, or no woman and no mudin so because he wants something greater for the nation Ghana. The NPP first said, I don't know, John Mahama, China, sir, no me and chroma time. I don't know, or two near no or China, and so show one business men who are Canadian Japan, one, I want Womoko di business, I want Womoko business. Because baby I walk on so clearly we far by no and your ma warrior no and your ma is to say now let me read this to you or say Ghana's economy expanded by 4.5% in July 2025, down from 8.3% in July 2024, according to the latest Ghana Statistical NSS Service, a monthly indicator of economic growth. Enti idea na NPP for so mpeso omoba beam. When all the indicators no and the year king kind no edi adanse pefe say John Mahama's 10 months here will bear ye. The why you outperform a Kufuor's government in 8 years. So the anti number some back. Kennedy so about what the new member John Dramani Mahama say you man no abase modeba no enu bia na me so me hihye. And I say afenya ho ye baba be say the Disney of the whole world, the Disney of Africa. It will create thousands of jobs. Or the big push or see acquire no yet. Be acquiring him or the sikashim for the first time 5 billion Ghana cedis. Being see that. You see, and yes, I may tell my bon samranea your mama you. I keep telling people, say, me, we a government, we a president now, bar. When you put the people first, when you fight for the people, when you give what the people demands and what the people needs and what the people want, I will support you. And then John Mahama, what is a tomato for be soon, or some tomatoes, no? You supply my Ghana education service for SHS for no Moko Sukuno, or Munya Bibi Papa no Munya Granpa Pendi. This is the things that you move you. When I was talking about, say, yeah, the government to be bad, that's what you should not shy away, be bold and speak truth to power. Maybe yeah, or more follow politics based on ethnicity, tribalism. No. I came into this world alone. I will live alone. My mind is for me, so I decide. So to me can't tell me say, I didn't know me koka say yeah. Who born dog in Wuntimi's voice? I didn't know me koka say yeah. No, my Ghana na yawon kwa wodi. The chinchina chan, yam could this our political party we chi, na sa political party na yedi nechi no. Wamboa wa mine no se chinchina chan, yam konkoni yam kodi nechi, ni yam kodi nechi akwahin. O mine hun yo semono, ye de adwene ne nyansa ene ye de he. Nti sie nua bi ye 33.6 million as 35 as 36 million people. Na se ye fa ye nua no bi no mo ba be di enim no muntimi mboa ye nya. We need to speak to them. Yade. Ubuefu ukoko apai. Thank God it's Friday. Ye kan nyina. Into the government our this way or boy adwuma. Oman and indao onko so a na mo mesres o mo chichi Ghana fo ni ntum o mo mbo kro no o mo di yewu no me ka so say we lawyer so a me still am up no me bie me pese me di akufo adoko court me nye lawyer na so we lawyer yes call me na boa me e kwa me fa so am di akufo adoko court enye easy sir me ti UK akufo adoma British police for small mo so mo mechi me oh yes 3 good times e wo kroma. Or my Ghana web, any a friend is a modern Ghana. Or more banding, or more editors, a friend, Baku frame free France. Say be careful. Yes, my friend no money back. Be seen no man and go through. I see, we are going to block you from we are not going to publish your story anymore. I tell people. And I tell my family, I live my life like the last day. I'm not guaranteed tomorrow. Tomorrow comes is a bonus for me. I say, thank you, my maker, my God. I move on. But say, Michelle, now do me, but Michelle, now my time for now, tell me, so what time here? Me no be wood that day now. Because I'm not promised the next day. My children, they know. Oh, my mama, me woman him. Me mama or wo me angaso ni. Me na nanso susu nim. Yesu Kristo ni age ni matra. De ya kan ye na ye de boa o man Ghana. De eti beto. Baby e be e hyen de be ko baabi. Ya me adaroma wa maye bi. Me mpre ni bebre. Me nana enya bebre ni nyina no. we and one for back one. Oh, yes. And you say 16 regions. Those days, 10 regions. Now, out of the 10 regions, not 7 regions. No, mighty houses. I was 7 regions. Oh, one for back one. Ebi wo ne Burkina Faso Mali for most and no team. When you fight for your nation and people get the benefit of it now, and here, dear ma and gophobic pine, and say your mind in the name of say a tip party being the NPP. When you pino for me and the purpose of for me you pino was to fight against Kwame Nkrumah. Anybody who tells you say you pino and yet because of Kwame Nkrumah and yes time Kwame Nkrumah, that person does not know the history. You should go back and read and learn. They formed UP because of Kwame Nkrumah. They hated Nkrumah with passion. You have no idea. Who told you they didn't hate Nkrumah? Who told you they vote, they omitted the Northern People's Party, the Shimodo's party? You think so no more from they hated Nkrumah because they never believed that son that hails from the Nkrofo will come and lead the nation Ghana. They never believed. And forming the UP was a strategic by the Kufuor's family. Those Achim people, the Achim mafias. They thought they were smart because no Mako Suku, they got the opportunity to come and study in Europe. And to say, Omokacha say, I'm fine, Kwame Nkrumah. And the catcher say, Mami Arabeca, Mona, oh, me that say, Mami Ara. Look, these are the things we need to tell the people. Let nobody come and distort the history. We know the history. We know the story. I was a victim when I fell for the NPP tricks led by a Kufuor's family. Because near Jiomudi, Omako school, and it is true, school in the Omako. Ebia unim. Omako school pa. That achim ebuakwa kakranwa for repaying free mono, Omako school pa. Go and check when Emra Omubie Takrade Habo ano. King a year Oforiata. Oforiata the first and the only abrofo breches for a be Takrade Habo. And then Busamsa Satan in Zema for him for near a hunter for him for and your massas is what a dintra because Omoma abrofono. E yusu omo ton ni monyamne wo nyansa de ma abrofono in exchange of what? Whiskey, brandy. Say ye mabeba betena brochire no mo so ni abrofono ayese broni. Iti woman, even though they are black outside, they think like white Oreo. Odwene se broni. Oman kofo ne ntiase ye. Tia otese ye nuanu bi tintin tan no mo ka. Hey, please. They may have the numbers, but not all the time. And they speak right. Just like the way not all the time. And the answer be right. When you uti and wetting, you go and you relearn. You unlearn and then you relearn. When I hear people talk about the UP tradition, you talk about UP. Look, you have no knowledge. Knowledge is information. We need be a The UGCC was formed by Power Grant. Power Grant was an enzima. Offering enzima axim no free. The Melzo's family. He had businesses that time East Germany and West Germany. He was the only Ghanaian, only Adolf Hitler, Tnasi. The only black man who was born Abasu. So I will protect you because of your knowledge and your wisdom. Obai no beti UGCC. After the Second World War, 1945. Obai 47 no beti UGCC. Ask yourself why the UGCC? Because no near brofuna nante. No businesses, companies. Germany, United Kingdom, Italy. And who say brofuna take advantage. Ni patun tomorrow. It was back to Nikurum Apollonia, Ayenzema. And he said, no, we need to do something strategic to overcome these people. Because enkosuse ombetoso are taking advantage of us. Because a new man cry the free Ghana econo. A year rocks no. Any a friend say timber no. And a year in Yakasia no more 24. And after the Second World War, they need number so much for Ghana ne ye Japadi ne for natural resources ne for. And he said no. If you cannot buy it at that price or no tonwama or no dia, then we have to find our way. Well, yes, son, or the baby Ghana, you know. Our bar Ghana or near Quaji Mutnasi, or near Bechibi Mutnasi. And then they went near the Greater Accra region. We only had Eastern region, Greater Accra region, the Jerry John Rollins by, you know, and we be Moon, we be create a region out of Eastern region, and we're in Greater Accra. You be call one day, you be didn't come alcohol. But people tell you they never hated Nkrumah. It's a big lie. One more two Kwame Nkrumah the no, and yet only the UPO. When they were telling you about political parties based on religion and tribe, tribal bigotry for me. There were the Dekus and Co. Near were the J.H. Halimo. And what fast was the Jerry John Rollins. Do you think the reason why Jerry John Rollins and Akufo-Addo, Akufo-Addo and Rollins, woman Timian Kasenti, is because they were friends, family friends. The reason why Rollins, at point in time, he realized, he said, John Dramani Mahama, even though he's an NDC, but John Dramani Mahama reasons like his father. He thinks like Kwame Nkrumah. That was the Atamils people. They were NDC, but they reason like Nkrumah. Out of all the political parties now, UGCC was the only political party birthed by an Nzima man. And he said, let me call my brothers to come and join us and move on so that we can kick Akwesi Bronina out. Or you're not Chimfonimpe. Because the Achim people wanted that particular. Yeah, Achim for now make a boa kwafuano amu free a year or for repaying fee no. Or for repaying over or the mabe 40 as say. Ne baba ba kwa nanka Kwame Nkrumah be wari your friend Victoria Oforiata. Edi entina Kwame Nkrumah wari Victoria Oforiata. Dear na Victoria be ka kire Kwame Nkrumah ntia Nkrumah ka say me dase o domintina wo kasa asem we a kire me. And some way now, that will come here and then when you see John Mahama today, it's because the spirit of Nkrumah dwelleth in him. That was the same spirit that dwelleth in Atamil. That was why under Atamils, the economy was performing well. That is the reason why when you get people who are associated themselves with the Nkrumah's ideology and vision, whom said the nation move forward. That is why today, no wonder Kennedy and Kupre Japan wants to tell the nation, say he's also Nkrumahist. Or fine or be Nkrumahist. If you are an Nkrumahist, then you have to understand, say, you have to renounce yourself from the UP tradition because they were against Nkrumahist. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, the only person we have today that is here to help the nation Ghana, not because I am afraid of him, but because I speak the truth, and I know the truth, and the truth set men free, is John Dramani Mahama, and then the Vice President, Nana Jane Opoku Ajiman. These are the true Nkrumahist who believe in the ideology of Kwame Nkrumah and who are selfless to help the nation move forward. If you don't protect these people, you will not get what we are getting. Omaino, I say, a pro, a tete, many people are greedy and they don't care about the nation anymore. And it's only these people. And that is why I want to take it time. I selected a team to help the nation. And today, look, the results. Don't make any mistake. Don't make any mistake. That's why you see, I just don't follow people. I just don't follow people. At a point in time, you see me follow this one because I want to set an agenda there. But when it comes to the nation, the I will not follow a swine. No, I don't follow a blind man. Because a friend said, Pete, I don't do that. And I'm being honest with you. UGCC. Look at the way NSS Akufo Admo ya gift you our remote chrono. Ebo 6 good months when nurses were crying, when national service personnel were crying. When youth in afforestation, womusu no yedi womuka over 1 year. And yet na sikano yede ye party yede to piety send ye kano kumase no. Near the to talk cars akese. Near the full a year friend is saying business class. Not Ghana for my bread. And Kwadane bread. How wicked can you be? And today we hear say, you befa a new Chief Justice. Get you Torkornoo say, or see the 1 penny, or beko court. San wa mutie. San wa mutie. Meneme, koname, sano chioye. They are wicked in nature. Omu ye wudifo. Omo mpe bibi papa. Enyo omo mpe so oman ne betum pon. Na nkeka wo mko oman ne shebroni nsem o. Eka wo mko enko oman ne eda so shebroni nsem. Enintina ye to aba ne wi a no mu lusu a aya afa wani hwe. Omu dwane betena broni kurum. Omu dwane kotena America, UK, France, Germany. Na ngo mu di wo mu huni a. Na so mu so ma chekere oman ne ya. Ade na omo ntina oman ne economy no omo enjoy. Da ben ye to abetia British Prime Minister bi a odwane betena Ghana. Da ben ye to abetia American President bi a odwane betena Ghana. Anytime ye beto abetia NPP for wo mu dwane e betena brochire. 2012 ye to abetia Kufuado ye ni na dwane ba back to a friend is brochire. 2008 ye to abetia no the same thing. Ye dwane be shy brochire. Ondo o mine no. This is the only political party mutimi we are Ghana for no we are persuades. Kona kwa sika eye NSS eye gift you oware ni kunu. Emu wia ye o my Ghana no kona kwa kenkan na re. Ye we are persuades. Womu ni nipa womu kwa ba omutimi bo o mine krono sa. Omo nwini obi ha. Itimi wia ni ye wia Ghana for forest near the amaye wo fancy Sir John owie ya wia Ghana for forest enkan for bon ho ban achimota forest wo be kono obi ofri sakra wo no ofri asantema mu otimi ba modern be ye japade se forest now na ni semu enimu hwe no bi no obewu no se ne wo faase yemfa ma no eye achimota forest. NPP pe any party omutimbe wia Ghana wele the property or minor property edema wo NPP penny party ye ko akobo bosia ye se ya fa bank bi te se data bank ye ko bosia bono a ono no de ye ko bosia bono no wagene percentage abra Ghana bank wo ho, Ghana commercial bank wo ho, national bank wo ho. NPP penny political party COVID-19 baya Ghana hospitals papa wo ho, Ghana nurses ne doctors papa wo ho, ye wo no Gucci fo wo ho, ye wo Ghana health service wo ho. Enso COVID-19 baya na Akufo-Addo atam contract no de akoma a year bedi etuo yire wo fa St. Peter's. We na St. Peter's contract was subcontracting Ghana nurses, Ghana health service. Inti sikano e ba ye mfaso no papa ni nya over 13 as a 15 as a 17 million dollars. Ghana health service. Omo ntimi nyisika empo mani do 5 million. Na nka se sika we nyina nke ba Ghana health service mu se nka doctors ne nurses bebra na nkomuti fie no nke betimi afa bi mpo ne atua bi eka anameboa. These are the things that goes on. You see, don't let anybody lie you and deceive you. That is a must for you to follow a certain political party. Mboa Ghana. Follow political party that will bring dignity to the nation Ghana. Follow political party that will bring development, create jobs for the youth. Follow political parties that you will passport and you will be proud as a Ghanaian. because I didn't know there. And you will be the hour. Free baby a bass as we soon now buy. Uwa unkwana obeko. And that is why I keep telling you. And this yenya yebeka. And I like the way and Kennedy a compare with Japan or call northern region. You could be saying, and Confosa won't criticize Mahama. And I say, na papa you obey busome eduni 10 months pen woman. Banchi cry would you cry no and bend the befifi. Or buy ye one year. Onyenya fiba kumpo into by force yanko criticizing. Yanko criticizing. Then so benya woman ye tribal bigots. Our NPP. Woman no asebio. Tribalism di woman trim. To think say chinchine triangle can be. Meanwhile, you created a mess. Fesika give to your worry dear. Fesika NPP for real. And you say, you want to come back to power. Ladies and gentlemen, you need some time. You know. Anyway, was it document for the missing ECG containers have been sent to the AG and persons found culpable will be sanctioned accordingly. And into a semwa eno ora John Jinapor ede ababetu eja. Ladies and gentlemen, and these are the good news. Na me pese me nemo bedi ehun enkomo. Why? So far, and the good things are aban by YB and I'm bossing. Roads are being constructed. Markets, schools, hospitals, projects, housing, projects, and factories left to fall apart are being revamped. Free SHS has not been cancelled. Remember, NPP Muka say ye John Mahama and the NDC be cancelled. Remember, free SHS and cancel no. Free SHS has not been cancelled or abolished. It is being improved with even better feeding. Every school so abine say school biano, every secondary school biano, create a farm, school farms, the school farms aba. We know a made in Ghana, grow what you eat and eat what you grow. Even prisoners, Gary soakings will now contain some sugar and encatia. Tiene a oko prisoners no one and also interested a comedy was also quite bonny actual prison because you are two a yak from 1 Ghana city 80 pesos. Prisoners if we sikano. Ya two from 1 Ghana 80 pesos, they are called 5 cities. Mr. Ghana for me more. Men kwa yesa kwa yebo nene do akotonsa wo mse ne abenya 5 cedis edi. What you say? Now, there is ongoing big initiatives for the agri sector and perishable produce are being purchased with immediacy. Itina no here asante achim not. Omu tomato, omu jeni ententem no a yakwa akoto. Yakwa akosi friends a tomato factory. Ewo akem down tomato factory. Yeah, NPP for ntumi anya. John Mahama musome. No more protocols in public sector recruitment. What do you say? Big help with a tertiary first year fees. And then for the first time, being seen that Uko School University, first year school fees, untia. And then we are the friendly, we are disabled. We will be we are mentally a year friend is physically challenged. My main kind of physically challenged person. Yes, go school from a year next to university free. John Mahama so afane kanina. A friend said, Doomso, hey, when was the last time I would see Doomso? Doomso, Aba, Ghana for complain, no matter letter, Edia Coma ECG. Say, Kania, this is Suntia, more money, your moya. And Yaman American ECG for the Babakai. Almost Ghana for Abba at church or letters. Petition a dorsum. How on the same. Almost say, Kaniano, no Doomso. Into ECG for her no munyahu baby, omundum kaniano because Salome brothers, omo kwa washian, omo complaining. Sena say baby ombe be a street light nisi so. Into omuntumi ntete. Akufo at the time. Na aye Salome for no modoso. Na eboa na yabanya eboa Salome. Na eboa ma mema no kwa washian. Ladies and gentlemen, into doomso, no more doomso. Fewer prizes and fewer prizes near say about betitiso. Betitiso. Cement boy, I say meka cement boy meka. And then the city is like Azuma Nelson. What you say? It has its own referee. What you say, and it's fighting a year. A friend is saying, giddy giddy giddy. Sydney fighting a year the dollar. What you say? What you trying to uppercut? John Mahama eba ye Sydney no, and Munyama Bim. A Kufuado of 4 cities, which are 17 cities. Wanyahwe wabon. Where are the scandals? Now me percent by now, no, the 10 months of a year is Excellency John Mahama committing more scandals. Yeah, minty scandal bia. Ade almost so many scanny biana. And only somebody Dr. Rema Betanaka. 10 months NDC phone ye, DC kebia. Omunwia, omunbokro no bia. And the crowd they will call a Esikado Cantanana. Womu MP, the deputy, health minister. Or will be a friend school bus, free school bus. Or the Confornico school, Granico school. Free. Oko all the 16 regions. Baby bia NDC MP will be an. Omoche free a friend is saying trunk, chop box, mattress, edema, school for. NPP for money, omutumwati. Ebimu ye die, but nyomu nyina. Enti the good stuff, and I'm the amount. What you say? Good stuff, and I'm the amount. What I say, no. Yami aduma. That could remember the bad and the ugly, if there is any. Na eja, ye a 2 year hopeful. My men call a year the good news no. The good news na ewa. Good news ni na no ewa ha say. Sorry. Oh, pardon me. Me say good news no wa hintem. Me cast cement iron rods. And the iron rods ne bo no baby aba bedu no enie. Me nkinkan intentem na menko. What do I say? And the iron rods no say na aba bedu baby abedu no. Or say a ton of iron rod January 2025 na 9,400. June about 8,300. July about 7,500. October say about 7,200. Inti abain papa aba. Ladies and gentlemen, abain we anagana funyina ehwehwe. Aha, and I'm being said busy. Thank God it's Friday. Owura bia your friend Mr. Kusibu boafo. Ose mushia ba wo mi a monka nche ne se enye wono ene start digitalization na emumo ye ono Kusibu afo no papa we yeso pa petition pa o wi apio pa isa ne nkofo nka yeso o wi petition pa ose enye ba wo mi na digitalization ba na emumo ye ono ene share digitalization ase nti mema ba wo mi afri na ekomane nka se o ye Mr. Digitalization bi sa no no eka. Ladies and gentlemen, mame namasi na me wish eye SM Shatawale happy birthday. Baby obia SM for life. What you say? SM for life. The Shatawale baby obia SM for life. For life is for life. Yeah, Peace. God bless you all.